in detail with activities till you go to sleep?
Sir, I usually wake up at 6:30, and then sir I freshen up, and at 7:15 I go for exercise outside. By 8:15, 8:30 around I come back. I have my breakfast, and I then take a bath, freshen up, have my breakfast, and then I do some puja, aarti rituals because my mother is performing them at home. After that, sir, I help my mother in preparing for lunch because the breakfast is done. So preparing any vegetables or anything that are supposed to be preparation for the lunch are done. So I help her with that. After helping her with that, sir, I sit for study for around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I sit for study. So I study for 2 to 3 hours because it is a nice gap before the lunch. Then I have some lunch. Then I have lunch around 2 o'clock, sir. 1:30, 2 o'clock. After that, sir, I sit with my mother. She is a very good painter, so she is painting at that time because lunch is done. She is free, so at that time I sit with her, talk to her about some things to take a break after lunch, and then I again sit to study for 1.5 hour. After that, in the evening, sir, I get free at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I go for a walk. If my friends, nearby friends are there, I meet them. I go for a walk. If the weather is fine, we play badminton and all. So I return back after playing and all, and around 7:30, we do the evening aarti at that time. Then for the rest of the time, my mother is making some tea or she's having some evening snacks. So I sit with her, and by the time my father is also there, so we sit for the evening snacks. We discuss anything that happened in the day. After that, we have our lunch, and since I have my exam simultaneously, so I then get back to studies because I'm having so many exams. So
You have your lunch that late?
no, sir, dinner, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir, dinner. And then, sir, after dinner, I take some break. If the parents are free, we play some cards. If they are free, then I get back to study. I read something or study for 1.5 hour before going to sleep, as I have to prepare for the exams. And then around 11:30, 12, I go to sleep, sir.
What are you preparing for?
Sir, actually, I have been preparing for MBA entrance exams. Now all the exams are finished, so now I get some time. But till Feb, we were having simultaneous exams, so I was preparing for that, sir.
So what are there's no time for your interest and hobbies?
So right now, I get the time I devoted to physical fitness because all the day I study. So the time I get, spare time I get, I try to devote it to some physical, moving out of the house or doing some physical activity. And so on weekends and Saturdays, Sundays, I usually get time to paint with my mother and also on to do some singing. But weekdays from Monday to Friday, right now I had a packed schedule.
So on weekdays or weekends and holidays also you like to hang on with your mother, no friends?
No, sir. In the evening, I hang out with my friends, sir. In afternoon, after lunch, I usually sit with my mother. At that time, she is doing painting, and I also have interest in painting. But in evening, sir, I used to hang out with my friends for 1.5 hour. The friends that stay nearby.
Oh, so Priyal, from statistics to MBA to defense, what is your aim in life, and is defense just an alternate career option for you?
No, sir. So defense is my main aim to join the Indian Air Force. So MBA is an alternate career option, sir.
What is your motivation? How do you get interested?
So in defense forces.
Yeah.
So actually my elder brother was preparing from SSB. I learned from, I came to know about all these entries and exam papers from him. So he cleared his SSB, Navy SSB, and he also got AIR 52, but he was medically unfit, so he was unable to join the forces. So from him I got the motivation, and then I learned about the forces, and then I found my interest in what I wanted to join, and I decided to pursue this as my career.
So your brother was doing for Navy, you want to do Air Force. Why this difference?
So I want to go for flying, sir.
No, go flying. Okay. So tell me what do you know, what all do you know about Air Force? Where is your training going to be conducted? What's going to be your duration? What is the trainer aircraft you will be flying? What would be the other aircrafts? What is the rank structure? Who's presently chief of the air staff? What all you know about Air Force?
Yes, sir. So, sir, starting with the Air Force, the motto of the Air Force is "Touch the sky with glory," Nabha Spasham Deeptam, and the Air Force was established on 8th of October in the year 1933, sir, and I in Air Force.
Are you sure? Was it Indian Air Force in 1933?
No, sir. It was the Royal Air Force. British gave the name Royal Air Force. Then after that, after 1950, when the Dominion status of India was removed, then we removed the name Royal and it became the Indian Air Force. Sir, in Indian Air Force, the Air Force Academy is in Hyderabad, Dundikal. And for the flying, the training will be of 74 weeks. Then, after completing the training, the rank structure that the Indian Air Force follow is, sir, first a person becomes a flying officer, then the flight lieutenant, then the squadron leader, then the wing commander, then the group captain, then air commodore, then air vice marshal, air chief marshal, and marshal of the Indian Air Force. The Air Chief Marshal at present is Marshal Amarpreet Singh, sir, and the Marshal of the Indian Air Force is given to only one person by our President, and it is Air Chief Marshal Arjun Singh, sir, and we have 7 commands in the Indian Air Force, in which 5 are operational and 2 are functional. The Central Command is in Prayagraj, that is in Uttar Pradesh. The Eastern Command is in Shillong, Meghalaya. The Southern Command is in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. The Southwestern Command is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. And the Western Command is in New Delhi. The training center is in Bangalore, and the maintenance center is in Nagpur, Maharashtra. So when it comes to the Indian Air Force, the trainer aircrafts are Mach 2, and the fighter jets that are present in the Indian Air Force are Sukhoi Su-30 MKI. We have also procured Dassault Rafales. We have Jaguar, and we have MiG-29 aircrafts in fighter. Then we have Tejas, that is our indigenous aircraft. Sir, in helicopters, we have HAL Dhruv, we have HAL Cheetah, we have HAL Cheetah. We have also the attack and the recently joined aircraft, that is Boeing Apache 64. And when it comes to the transport aircraft, sir, we have our Boeing 777, we have Globemaster C-130J, and we also have Ulish 170, sir. And when it comes to the missiles, sir, the Air Force is also working for the safe of the airspace. So we have the Defence Space Agency, which coordinates with all the 3, Air Force, Navy and Army, for proper airspace security. And we are also having the missiles in the Indian Air Force. We have Trishul, that is surface to air missile. Then we have also Akash, that is surface to air missile. We have Agni 1, 2, 3. Agni 1 is...
Are these all under control of the Air Force?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you are given a choice Which aircraft would you like to fly, and what would be the reason for that?
Sir, if given a choice, sir, I would like to fly the Apache helicopter uh, because, sir, of the technological advancement and the abilities that the helicopter has in it. So, in helicopters, it gives you an edge because you can go near the ground and perform ground near tasks. So, helicopters also help you in rescue operations, in uh, flying low levels, and also in helping the Indian army troops or other troops in the battlefield by going very near to them. So, sir, given a chance, I would not. I would select a fighter jet also if given a
But
chance.
Priyal, Apache will not be doing all these duties. Apache is basically a fighting helicopter, and it is going to be full of risk. You would be doing ground support, or you would be attacking, and you are exposed. You have a fair chance of getting hit also.
Sir, in helicopters, I answered this question that I prefer to fly helicopters because of this reason. And Apache, I would like to select because of its combat abilities, sir. When the troops are in the ground and they need assistance, you can go not near the ground surface but near that location, and you can use the weapon systems in Apache helicopters for counter attacking and also protecting your troops, sir. That's
Which is the biggest helicopter in the Indian Air Force?
So right now the biggest helicopter is HAL Dhruv, sir, as per my knowledge.
Are you sure?
So I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. There's a helicopter which has double rotors.
Sir, sir, it is Apache, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter.